Hello, my name is Jacqueline Rivas, and today I'm going to be talking about how to build credit, what you should be looking out for, and what is credit. So to start, everybody has a credit card, mostly everybody, but does everybody know what it's for, why we have it, why we should have it, and how to even get a good credit score? So the importance of having good credit is to qualify for things such as a house, maybe a car. So what is a credit card? It's kind of like a debit card, except it's borrowed money from the bank. So you would use this money for maybe a payment and then just pay it back slowly or all at once whenever you're ready at the end of the month. So along with the credit card comes a credit score. A credit score is a number that ranges from 350 to 850. And the higher the number, the better the credit score. So credit scores are calculated using the information from your credit reports. So how should you get started is consider looking into card options, maybe at the same bank that you already have a checking account at. If you're a student, look into student cards and maybe ask your parent to become an authorized user. But what is an authorized user? An authorized user is an additional card holder on an already existing credit card. So let's say it's your parent, you would piggyback off of their credit card, which will give you a head start into building your credit, and you'll start out with a credit score. So the types of credit cards you should look into are secured credit cards, retail cards, travel cards, and balance transfer credit cards. What's a secured credit card? A secured credit card is a type of credit card where you need to put money down instead of borrowing it from the bank. So the amount that you put down is the amount that you have to spend. So for example, let's say you put down $500, $200 into the credit card, that's how much you have to spend. A store credit card is a credit card that you get from a store that you may shop at often, maybe American Eagle, Macy's, Target, Costco. And these cards have rewards. So maybe you'll get cash back at the end of the year, or you can even get like 10% off. Travel credit cards are used maybe to purchase flights. With these cards, you can accumulate points or miles, which will benefit you to help pay off your vacation. A balance transfer credit card is maybe you have one credit card that has high interest and one with lower, so you can transfer the credit card from the high interest card to the lower one, just so that you're not paying back as much at the end of the month. So what you should be looking for is annual fees, interest rates, rewards, and what would your credit limit be. You don't want it to be too high if you're a beginner. It kind of becomes overwhelming, but you want to look into it. So do your research. How you build your credit is by paying on time. If given the opportunity, become an authorized user. Make frequent payments. How long you have the credit card helps a lot. So how does paying on time help? This is one of the biggest factors that affect your credit score. It's the payment history. So you always want to be on time. You don't want to miss a payment because that kind of looks bad. That looks bad on how responsible you are with paying stuff back. Frequent payments. So the more you pay in a month, this will reduce the amount of credit that you're using compared to your credit limit, which will also reduce your interest charge. So check your credit score. Credit score shows how you've used your credit in the past. It predicts how you'll use your credit, and it kind of shows how responsible you are with paying your credit. So your goal should always be to be on the higher end of the credit score. So what you should avoid is missing a payment, not knowing the fees. Try not to take out cash advances. Don't max out the card. Don't apply for too many, and don't close out a credit card. So how should you keep it going? Remember that the oldest credit card that you have is the most important. So maybe keep it around for small purchases or small reoccurring payments. Keep it active. Why? A closed credit card could really impact your credit score and could lower it. To summarize, do your research, pay on time, keep the oldest credit card around, don't carry balances over from month to month, don't miss a payment, and the higher the number on the credit score, the better the credit. In conclusion, it's not hard to build your credit, it's just hard to know where to get started. So I feel find the one that best interests you or suits you, whether you're a student, you travel a lot, and look out for those rewards and what advantages they have.